Hello people of YouTube, it's Deepak here, and welcome to the DCS news for the 21st of January 2023. I hope you all enjoyed that most recent tutorial video for the Tomcat, the F-15B, where I was demonstrating most of the major mechanisms that you can use for navigating the aircraft. Welcome to the stream, Sim Taylor. Thank you very much for your recruitment efforts. Zigzag, welcome to the stream. Storm Kimbari, welcome. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that one. Let me know if you have any comments or additional things you would like me to cover in the F-14. Despite the age of its INS system, it is actually quite capable, and there's a lot of hidden functionality there with regards to how you can use Jester in the F10 menu. Quite a few things that I think a lot of people don't realise you can do with the aircraft. You know, that ability to swap the waypoints and the way that they're all noted in the kneeboard as well is very, very nice in my opinion. Welcome Nico, welcome Pink Floyd, Mangash, Sim Taylor, Paul Dillon, JR Walker, Tier Zero, welcome to the stream. Frantic Stone, woo! I'm the boss now. Okay, fair enough. Should I look at you? Look at you. Cool, excellent. So yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Nice to have you all aboard. As always, we're here to take a little look at the news for DCS over the course of the last week or so. Stephen, my first time watching live stream. Love your content. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, sir. I salute you. Oh wow, F-15 when? We don't know for sure, although some people are suspecting. I think it's the 3rd of February that the pre-order starts, and some people are suspecting that we might see it as soon as the 14th, but hard to say. Welcome Justin, welcome Mark, welcome Sin Taylor. Yeah, he's the dog now, man. Okay. Very good. Cool. So let's start as we always do with the Eagle Dynamics newsletter. Dear fighter pilots, partners and friends, we're delighted to announce our Chinese New Year sale, which offers you savings of up to 50% across most of our aircraft, theatres and campaigns, in addition to a brand new set of exciting bundles with exceptionally big savings. This DCS 2023 Chinese New Year sale has officially started and it will run until the 29th of January on both our eShop and Steam. Deca Ironworks Solutions have announced upcoming improvements to their JF-17 Thunder. This further development will make the module almost complete. Please read their progress report below. And look out for completed cockpit textures in the next update. Now is the time to pick up the Jeff with an excellent 30% discount. I like the fact that even Eagle Dynamics are now calling it the Jeff. That's brilliant. 2 weeks. Frantic Stone, I don't think they should release it on the 14th, already causing strained marriages. And Pink Floyd, DCS weeks are longer than dog years. Possibly. Okay, SATAC or SATAC 22 sign up is extended. Why is it SATAC 22 when we're in 2023? Anyway, it is extended until the end of January. Make sure you join up and witness the most premium of all air-to-air championships. The 51st PVO and 100th KIAP are celebrating 12 years of SATAC and guarantee this is their biggest event yet. The DCS F-14 Speed and Angels campaign by Reflected Simulations is coming in hot as part of the next open beta update. Read the preview below and stay tuned for its launch. So, much excitement. So Lunar sale in bundles. I'm not going to read all of these because there's an absolute ton of them. But some of these are quite fancy. Like they're bundling together particular modules that you might be likely to buy together and giving you a discount on them. So check all of this out in the newsletter. And to go along with this, they also made a rather nice little video for us, which I will play now, sadly minus the audio. But these videos that Eagle Dynamics put out are always just fantastic, really very, very cinematic in my opinion. Seeing all kinds of fancy stuff here, including the Jeffrey. I'm a big fan of the Jeff, so can recommend. And I feel like the JF-17 was pretty much one of the most complete modules at launch. And I think Deca have implemented so many features in the JF-17 that even today other modules just don't have. It has a level of simulation that's very, very impressive. So, there you go. That's the Lunar or Chinese New Year sale, which is on now. Nico, our work is done when the manufacturer uses the name in all their communications. Yes, that's true. It got extended from 2022. Thank you, Sim Taylor. That's good information. I was confused. Welcome, Byron. Still no sale on Steam. It says that it's on both. Let me see here. It'll run until the 29th of January on both our eShop and Steam. It specifically says here that it will run on both. So it should be on Steam. So their newsletter says, as of yesterday. JP Gibbons, good day, and thanks for the good F-14 tutorial. You're very welcome, sir. Thank you very much for your encouragement. So, Deca Ironworks Simulations development report. The development of the DCS JF-17 Thunder is nearing completion. The Chinese flight manual will receive some updates soon, and a translation of the English manual is still in progress. In the meantime, completed cockpit textures will be available in the next update, which I think is next week. Pylon and adapter textures in the exterior model have also been updated. We plan to finish the exterior model, including more skins and a livery template, and release them together with pylon textures by March 2023. In addition, we will continue to add and correct JF-17 features once we have new information. Excellent. Zigzag, will we have free trials of all DCS mods like in the past? My understanding is that all modules, once they release a certain stage of development, are available for free trials. So, yeah, are there any particular modules, Zigzag, that you're trying to demo just now that you can't? Give me a shout out and I can see if I can check for you. DCS X SATAC Championship. Once a year, the 51st PVO stages a championship called Squadron Air-to-Air Championship, SATAC. The focus is to bring a fair and prestigious platform for competitive air-to-air sportsmanship, where all squadrons and airframes are invited. Please read the full SATAC Championship post. Hurry, sign-ups are still open. The schedule will be announced shortly after registration is closed. Join the 51st PVO Regiment Discord channel for more details. Oh, Black Shark 3. Well, Zigzag, Black Shark 3 is literally just out, so they're not going to include it in that system just yet. It will probably be a little bit later in its development, I would suspect. F-14 Speed and Angels campaign by Reflected. Joint production between Reflected Simulations and Commando Packer. Oh, I'm gonna murder this. I'm sorry. Commander Paco Chiriki. Paco is a former Tomcat fighter pilot and F-5 bandit. I'm really sorry if you're listening to this, Paco. He is the creator and producer of the film Speed and Angels and the novel Lions of the Sky. Together, Paco and Reflected have joined forces to bring you a truly epic DCS campaign, combining next-level realism and immersion. Together, Paco and Reflected have joined forces to... that kind of feels like they copy-pasted the same bit twice. Anyway, a truly epic DCS campaign passionately weaving story, realism, and immersion. You will live the campaign. DCS F-14 Speed and Angels will be available in the next open beta. Sounds quite exciting. Only Napalm. Hello, sorry I'm late, but had to land first to Mount Pleasant. Very good. Stephen Buckley, do you play with your subscribers? Well, I'm a member of VAF, the Virtual Air Force, which we will talk about later in the stream, and I fly with the members of the VAF, that's for sure. I'm the squadron leader for 3 Squadron, which is the Harrier Squadron within VAF. Paul Dillon, hoping for the F-15 around the 17th of February? Might be. I'd heard 14th, but to be honest, there's no... Well, the source wasn't very... I don't have a good source for it, to be honest. I heard 14th, but that could just be a load of nonsense. Who knows? Join the VAF. Yes. Just got in, getting chips. What did I miss? Just the newsletter. Don't worry, the newsletter is not the most exciting part of this. Although, there's a sale, JF-17 stuff, SATAC looks very exciting, and a new campaign for the F-14. Yes, Frantic Stone. Also, the F-15 Squadron is pre-planning in the VAF. He's very excited about that, as are we all. So, this week we got two very exciting videos from our man Daddy Wags. First one is in the F-15C Hornet EW page changes. I'm going to play this for you all right now, sadly minus the audio, but it looks like we're getting a bunch of updates. Some of them are quite similar to the updates which are coming to the F-16's RWR in order to make it more realistic and actually reflect the real aircraft a little bit more than it does today. Tiger Moto, welcome to the stream. The gang's all here. And while we're watching this video, I'm going to mention I'm doing it again. I have a Black Shark video. This time it's a very, very short bonus video, so don't get too excited. It's like a 5-minute video. But all of you, go ahead and hit the like button now. Once we hit 50 likes, I will immediately post that video. At this stage, I know it's kind of silly, but it's a bit of fun. And yeah, hitting 50 likes is just a good feel, isn't it? It's just a bit of a laugh. That's the video at the start, the FPS counter in the top left. I have no idea what Frantic is saying. So yes, we've got updated symbols. We now have symbols for early warning radars. We have these updated symbols here for the anti-air system. And I think there were also symbols for jamming contacts and also an integration with the MSI system where it will actually corroborate tracks with stuff that's appearing on the EW page or RWR, which is really, really cool. And yes, well spotted, Mangash, this is the Sinai map, which is very, very nice. Actually looking very nice indeed. I think the F-16 video that he's posted after this one is also on the Sinai map. So yeah, you can see here on the EW page we've got a circle around that 23, and that's just letting us know that that's a kind of corroborated track. So that RWR contact is the same one that we're currently looking at in the flare. Oh, well spotted, Frantic. Okay, I didn't realise that. That's quite exciting. 23 is going to be fabulous. Yeah, MiG-23. So yeah, I think he was also demonstrating the new symbology for handoff with the harm as well there, which is quite nice. And yeah, here, this one's quite nice. You can see the staple and the arc above these two contacts because they're corroborated between the radar and the EW, and this one is ambiguous, this one is friendly, and so it's even showing that symbology in the EW page, which is nice. So, very nice video from our man Matt Wagner, and he explains everything in this video. And it just says, coming soon. I don't know if this is in the next update. I think we have an update next week, but that would be very, very exciting if we're seeing this next week. Let's jump back a little bit and see, where's this frame counter that everybody's talking about? Oh yeah. It's really hard for me to see that. Yeah, there is a frame counter there, but good luck actually reading that. I cannot see what that says. And then another video from our man, Matt Wagner. This time, a bunch of updates to the F-16C. Oh, fantastic. Fighter Jets HQ just bought the Harrier. Fantastic. If anyone can read that FPS counter, tell me what the highest figure was, because I could not read it. This one also has an FPS counter. Definitely triple figures. But I cannot for the life of me read that. Let me actually bump it up to 1440 and see if I can read it then. Definitely over 100. Yeah, that's like just over 100 that's showing right now. So yes, quite impressive. Yeah, he's just breaching 100 frames per second. Very nice. So, in the F-16 we also have updated RWR symbology in order to make it more closely match the real aircraft. You've also got indications now for search and altitude modes in the middle of the RWR, which we didn't have before. Welcome to the stream, Flames. Welcome. 3 Squadron represent. Over 100 in the city. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. And yeah, just a quick reminder, hit like on the video. Once I hit 50 likes, I'm going to be publishing an additional video. See that 6 there, that SA6 was going large text, small text, large text, small text. That's how you can tell it's a new emitter now. So that's quite nice. What else is he demonstrating here? We've got these new symbols for the EW radars, which is quite nice. And yeah, again, you've got that large text, small text representation for new emitters appearing on the radar. And he's just demonstrating the difference between the high altitude and low altitude modes there, which is quite cool. That simply changes the priority between surface-to-air missile systems and airborne radars. Okay. Tiger Moto saying there that WAGS is on a 2080 Ti, so you don't necessarily have to have the latest and greatest in order to get these kind of frame rates. So that's very cool. That's very cool. This is him again demonstrating the new emitter text. So go ahead, stream, bump those like numbers, and also feel free to dislike the video once we hit 50. I don't mind. This is just a bit of fun. But once we hit 50 likes, I will hit publish on an additional Black Shark video for your enjoyment. So here's an SA-15 showing up. There we go. That's not only locked, but also a missile launch. So now when you're locked, you get a box around the emitter, and when you're launched on, you get a flashing circle around the emitter. So that's quite handy. And he's in this second part, he demonstrates the fact that the missile launched audio is not continuous. It plays, I think he said 8 beats, then it waits 15 seconds. It does a few beats again, but at a lower frequency. And then it does it again. Mark, I'm still a noob. I fly the Harrier and have become okay trying to figure out the JTAC. Thanks to your videos, they really help make the sim even more enjoyable, and I should be writing, not playing. Very well. So our man, Matt Wagner, just defeats a missile here. Again, I think this is the Sinai map. Yeah. Yeah, I think Frantic, it was 2090. 2080. Demonstrating the new target separation, the fact that it does it along the particular heading as opposed to spreading them out like it did before. This is more, accurate to the real aircraft. And yes, they've implemented the system test. Very important to be able to run the bit test. Ah, he was over Tel Aviv. Okay, that's cool. Well spotted there. Oh, I can see the likes slowly climbing up. We're at 32 on my screen. Once we hit 50, I will press the publish button on an additional Black Shark 3 video. Don't get too excited though. It's quite a short video, and it's more of a kind of a piece of administrative information that you might find useful. And I think next he's going to demonstrate the hook. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to show us. He did sadly mention that they do not intend to implement an airfield arrestor system at this time. So the hook is purely visual. It has no real effect in the sim. But at some point in the future, who knows, maybe they will implement an arrestor system. He's also demonstrating the fact that you can drop the hook, but you can't raise it again in flight. It can only be fully raised by the ground crew. And it drops... it drops under compressed air, which is the same as the alternate gear extension method, which he's also about to demonstrate now. So alternate gear, in the event that you've lost your hydraulics, you can drop the gear using compressed air only. I don't think this is the South Atlantic map. I think this is Sinai. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Michael John, yep, I'm also very excited for the F-15. Razbam, as always, will get my money. I am a bit of a Razbam fanboy. Good morning, Ron and Heather. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that hook is not going to work on a carrier arresting system. It is definitely going to fail if you try and stop the aircraft like that. You will not have any joy. And then, DCS F-15E Strike Eagle, the countdown begins. This is a video that was posted by Razbam a little bit earlier in the week. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Check this one out and see what you think. Sadly, minus the audio, but very, very cool looking. Dropping many, many bombs. Looking very grey. Flying very fast. Doing all the F-15 things. The arrestor wires won't work for any existing place. Simon, welcome. Good evening. Boom. F-15E Strike Eagle, coming soon. Who's all buying it at release? And who's all joining the VAF F-15 squadron? It does. It has a really good list of ordnance. So, pre-order starting on the 3rd of February. We've got a lot of people speculating that it will release in early access sometime just a couple of weeks after that. So, who knows? May or may not be the case. I don't have any confirmed source from Razbam, so until we hear it officially from Razbam, who knows? Hammy, maybe I'll take a look. Yes, indeed. Hip Channel is giving one away. Fantastic. Jay Vogel, he'll buy the F-15E. Byron Farrow, no and no. Oh dear, oh dear. Yep. Yep, Stiggy Wiggy has gone full Helo now. Well, Helos are very cool, I have to say. So, yes, we also have some information from stormbirds.blog here with regards to pricing of the F-15E Strike Eagle. F-15E Strike Eagle is going to be sold regularly at $79.99 US. Pre-order will get you a 30% discount, and if you purchase during the early access release, you will get a 20% discount. So that's all the information we have as of right now with regards to the pricing. Fighter Jets HQ, I will wait before buying it to see the reviews. Always a sensible idea. KG Lobster, the pick had a lot of hearts, so I'm thinking we're in the 14th. I've heard a lot of people saying that, so who knows. Michael John, having the F-15 stick, which seems identical to the Thrustmaster Hornet one, will add to the immersion. Deteriorating currency on the Harrier, work more on the F-18. We'll get it in a sale in a couple of years, says Byron Farrow. Sim Taylor, well, an early release aircraft is always going to have problems, but I'm going to get it anyway. Of course. And yeah, we should not expect it to be without bugs, and we absolutely should not expect it to be complete, because Razbam have said as much. Damn good price. I thought it'd be more. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm excited. You know, I'm definitely going to be getting this one. I will definitely be recording videos on this. So stay tuned for all of that. And speaking of deep hack videos, go ahead and like this video. Once I hit 50 likes, I will be releasing an additional Black Shark 3 video. So yeah, actually whenever we hit 50. So if we hit 50 likes during the course of this video, great, I'll do it live. If we don't, then I'll simply set it live later when we do hit 50. Sticky Wiggy released the damn Kaiwa already. I am also very excited for the Kaiwa, but I have to say I'm really impressed with Polychop's approach and the fact that they're not releasing the helicopter until it's absolutely ready. So I think hats off to Polychop. I don't think we should be pressuring them to release it early. Let's get it when it's ready. Simon Campbell Smith, JSW are forming RAF 617 Squadron and equipping it with the F-15E until the Tornado arrives. Makes perfect sense. I've always said that the F-15E is the American Tornado. You know, they serve the same mission. They're even equipped in a very, very similar fashion. So yes. Frantic Stone, you have to join the squadron first, Mr. Deep. You have to pass basic instruction and inverted aerial refueling. I am terrible at refueling. Although I suspect it's not going to be that difficult in the F-15 because you just have a receptacle. So you're basically flying formation and letting the tanker do its thing. Phantom. Frantic Stone, 617 Squadron is what we're calling our F-15 Squadron. Well, yes, that's an internal number, so that doesn't really matter. Cool. So, as exciting as it was, that is actually all the news that we have for this week. So it's not been a very, very busy news week. However, as always, I will take this opportunity to pimp the VAF, the Virtual Air Force. The Virtual Air Force is a opt-in milsim squadron that was originally founded by myself and dotChuckles. You can join the squadron as a freelancer and fly whatever aircraft you would like. Alternatively, we have internal numbered squadrons in the EU zone for the Harrier, the A-10, the Apache, the F-16, the F-18, and very soon the F-15. And on the North American side, which we always operate... I can't speak. We also operate in the North American time zone, and there we have an F-16 and an F-18 squadron. So go ahead, jump onto the Discord. You will see a link for the Discord in the chat right now, and you will also find a link to the Discord in the show notes below if you're watching this after the fact. We fly training missions every Tuesday at 8 PM UK time, and we have a mission happening every Thursday, also at 8 PM UK time. Come join us, and in the lobby, just tell us what kind of aircraft you'd like to fly. And even if you don't want to fly with us, come join anyway. It's a lot of people with a similar interest to chat with. It's a good bunch. You can hang out. So, yes, that's all I have to say on that one. Michael John, yes, I know it won't be finished, but it's a high-fidelity Eagle. Only the Tomcat has more presence as a jet for me. I will definitely be pre-ordering. Yep, you got me there too. I will definitely be pre-ordering. Come on, folks, just 12 more likes. If you guys can bump those numbers up a little bit, we'll get a new video right away. If not, I'm sure we'll hit 50 likes fairly soon anyway. Sim Taylor, I think it's the first big deep breath before they start putting out the goodies. Simon Campbell Smith, Mr. Hack, sir, it is 617 Squadron. They are the Dam Busters. Yes, of course they are. Yes, indeed. What you think of Ukraine wanting Germany's Tornado? I hadn't heard that. No idea. I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm not the person you should be asking for current events or military strategy. There are definitely other channels for that. Hammy, VAF Future F-15 Squadron will be setting up an EU-based squadron initially with plans for North American one in the future. Sim Taylor, I'm on your Discord. John Bluer, late to the party. How are you all? Doing good? Having a good session today? Welcome, Leo Netzel. Frantic Stone, nearly 700 members on the VAF Discord. It's getting pretty crazy. It's a lot of people. It's a friendly bunch. It's a great bunch of people to fly with. But even if you don't fly with us, come and hang out. It's a nice Discord just to be on. Pink Floyd, I want all those fancy F-15E MFDs and big kabooms in glorious HD. Yes, actually, the air-to-ground radar is one of the most impressive things I think in the F-15E. The synthetic aperture mapping that it can produce of the terrain and of your targets is kind of amazing. I've not seen very many radars that produce that kind of detail. That little dance needs to be made into a GIF. I'll do it again. Someone can clip that. It's probably not the most embarrassing thing that's been clipped on my channel thus so far. Looks like we're not going to hit those likes on the video today, but that's perfectly acceptable. I will publish the Black Shark video a little bit later in any case. As soon as we hit 50 likes, I'll hit that button. So, that just leaves me to say, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment. I'm amazed with the growth in the channel. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I'm super happy with how things have been going. And if you would like to support the channel even more, for a small monthly fee, you can join Deephack's ground crew. I really appreciate the people who have already done so. Big shout out to Frantic Stone, Mr. Yeti, Griff Nizzle, Chandro Hedgevald, J.R. Walker, Mangash, Channel Wright, Storm Kimbari, Byron Farrow, Leo Netzel, Harish Rajan, Pink Floyd, and Bread. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, like I said, the support has been absolutely fantastic. I'm looking to produce more and more of these tutorial videos, and I will continue to do the DCS news every week, as I've been doing so for more than 2 years now, which is crazy that it's been that long already. And there are more aircraft coming out all the time, so it's not like I'm going to run out of topics to create videos on. However, I'm always really interested in listening to all of you, and of course I will prioritise to things that are said to me by Deepak's ground crew. So if anyone has particular topics you would like me to cover, or aircraft you would like me to cover, then I absolutely will do. The next aircraft that I'm intending to take a look at once I've completed the F-14 is the Mirage 2000C, because that was a suggestion that came in. But keep them coming, and I will continue to listen to chat. Hit that like button, says John Bloor. Tiger Moto, it's been a joy to see most of it live again. Have a great night, chaps. Brian Piper, glad I never sold my 4th MFCD. Yes. Sim Taylor, keep doing the tutorials. Excellent. Thank you very much. Concise. And yes, I salute you all. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been Deepak. I post a new tutorial video every Saturday at 6:30 PM UK time, followed by the DCS news, which just happens to be this thing, what you're watching right now. Thank you very much for watching. Fly safe, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta.